I know I'm slightly late on this, but this news had to come out at night and like right before I went to bed. I'm trying to fix up my sleep schedule. I know, but here we go. There it is. The DLC is confirmed. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I was about to make a new video about this, but then I realized, hey, I need some sleep. All right. So, yep, it's official. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is going to have DLC. And also may add in voice acting later. I mean, may is like, you know, that's a little bit worrying because you can't necessarily have like the characters of Nickelodeon without their voices, or at the very least have like, I don't know. Okay, here's the DLC first off. Ludosity, one of the developers of Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, has commented on future plans for the game, including DLC and voice acting. The studio's Joel Nystrom, I don't know if I'm saying that right, speaking with Game Informer, stated that the game will have 20 characters to choose from upon release, with 2 more following soon after. It is also confirmed that the DLCs will be revealed after that. Okay. Alright. So, basically we're going to have 22. I think this is what's going to happen. I think, like, 22 characters are going to be in the base roster for this game, which isn't a whole lot, but at the same time, you know, it's... I feel like for a game like this, it's sizable enough. It's sizable enough, and I just hope the amount of DLC that we get is... I wouldn't necessarily say, like, you know, I hope that the DLC is going to be, like, a lot, because at this point, we're spoiled. We're spoiled by huge fighting game rosters. Like I played Tekken 7. That game with the DLC has a lot of characters. Like, a lot. And we don't even need to talk about Smash Bros. Ultimate. That has over 80 characters already, with just one more on the way. So, it's like, we're spoiled by all these fighting games with massive rosters. Meanwhile, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is going to have, you know, adequately sized rosters. Which, you know, over 20 characters is not bad. It's definitely not bad. But a little bit more would have been nice. A little bit more would be nice. It's just that we don't really know how much DLC this game is really going to get. Like, we don't even know if this is going to do that well. It might do well, considering the fact that people have already gone a little bit crazy over this game already. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how everything goes. I know I'm probably gonna get it. I'm probably gonna get it at this point. But, you know, we'll see about the money and everything. We'll see about my money situation. The game's pre-release reception has been strong, but fans have been uncertain about one element. When characters are fighting in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, it's been noticed that there's no voice acting whatsoever. I'm just gonna say nya, I'm sorry. Was asked about this and indicated that implementing VO is not as straightforward to do as one might think, but it could be added down the road. He said, "Our focus was on creating the best possible gameplay experience for core brawling fans and Nickelodeon fans around the globe. It is not as straightforward to do as one might think, but as we continue to build the Nick All-Star Brawl franchise..." Oh god, it's going to be a franchise already. "We will be reviewing all the options, which may include adding VO down the road. Then Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl will be making its way to Nintendo Switch..." Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alright. So, it's like May adding DLC, or no, not DLC. May adding voice acting later. Like, I get the fact that you have to, like, do, like, all sorts of grunts, taunts. Like, that's the whole point of these fighting games, really. You have to, like, voice all the grunts, all the character quotes, taunting, victory celebrations. Like, there's a lot when it comes to voice acting for a fighting game. Like, particularly like Smash Bros. You have to do like a whole bunch of grunts. You have to do yells. You have to say like a character's lines, even if it's like really short. They have to match they have to like match the game they come from, and so on and so forth. And I would probably imagine for like these characters, like it's gonna be like the exact same thing. But like, you know, I wouldn't imagine like recording for a fighting game to be that difficult. When all you kind of have to do is just to, you know, do like a bunch of hias or karate yells or anything like that. I don't know. I'm making it sound like more simple than it actually is. Like I get that you have to get all the VAs together, and if you want to retain the original voices of each character, like you would have to get like Tom Kenny. You have to get the voice of Danny. You have to get like whoever does Leo. You have to get, there's been like a million voices for Leonardo and the Turtles. You probably have to get like the old crowd from the classic Nickelodeon days. Like I don't know who voices Reptar, but like yeah, you'd have to like seek out. You have to seek out, contact the VA, see if it's okay with like the higher ups, and then they're like, and then once they get approved, they're like, okay, sure, I'm in there. We're in there. So I don't know. It would feel like a lot better with voices. This game would, but it's like I don't know if it really will really matter or not. But you know, we'll just see what happens. Like personally, for me, it is a little bit weird not hearing any voices for these characters. I expected voices in the showcases, at least the ones I've seen so far. But the fact that there's no voices so far, it's just like, you know, it's a little bit odd. But you know, so long as the gameplay is fast and fun, then I guess that's okay. Definitely gameplay is what matters to me the most, clearly, and not like, you know, the technical details about it. So I don't know. It's a little bit weird to not hear any voices. But yeah, I didn't really want to talk about it like last night because I was tired, but I'm talking about it now. So yeah, DLC, you know, good. Keep that all-star train going. And as for voice acting, like, it's a little bit iffy. It's a little bit iffy for me. Whether they do it or not, it doesn't really matter. Like, again, so long as the game is fun, then I can probably ignore like all like technical issues, I guess, even though you can't really ignore technical issues at this point. But yep. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. That is the news. I am a Nicktuber now. Yep, so expect more Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl news whenever it comes up. So bye. I'm a Nicktuber now. You can't stop me, for I have the power of Nickelodeon and anime on my side. Ah!